Team mobbing. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbing. Wobbing. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbing.
So with all the news going around right now with Hasbro buying the Power Rangers franchise from Saban Entertainment and with Hasbro wanting to continue making the movies, I figured I would go ahead and make a video of who I think should play Tommy Oliver in the Power Rangers sequel. That is, if Hasbro doesn't decide to reboot it entirely. And as usual, before we get started with this episode of Power Rangers Weekly, if you guys are new to this channel and you're a Power Rangers fan, or if you're just a pop culture fan in general, be sure to click that subscribe button and click the little bell icon so that you can be notified of everything that I do on this channel. And let's get started.
It's morphin' time.
So in the post-credits scene of the 2017 Power Rangers movie, we all got teased with the character of Tommy Oliver. He was in detention with the rest of the gang, but they didn't actually show him. It just kind of showed his jacket, which was green, indicating that Tommy Oliver will be a character in the sequel as well as the Green Ranger. Now we all know how many Tommy Oliver fans are out there. I know that there are so many people that are dedicated to his character. I know that there are a lot of people that love the Green Ranger. He's basically everybody's favorite character. So I got to thinking, when they start to do a casting call for the character of Tommy Oliver, they're going to be playing it really close to home. Now who do I think would make a good Tommy Oliver for the Power Rangers sequel? Well, in my opinion, I think Brandon Flynn would be a perfect fit to play the character of Tommy for the sequel. Now, for those of you that don't know who Brandon Flynn is, he plays Justin Foley on the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. Now, let me explain why. For those of you that have seen the show 13 Reasons Why, this will be easy for me to explain. It'll be easy for you guys to relate to what I'm saying. We're first introduced to Brandon Flynn's character of Justin Foley in the show 13 Reasons Why. He's an asshole. He's a straight up jock. He's a bully. And he's very manipulative. As the show goes on, you realize that deep down he's just a really broken person. He comes from a very broken home. His home life is terrible. And you find out that he's really a nice guy. And to me, I think that's how the character of Tommy Oliver needs to be for this new take on the Power Rangers. And also, Brandon Flynn is not a well-known actor at all. And I think that's what we need. We don't need a very well-known actor to play the character of Tommy Oliver. Look at the rest of the cast of the 2017 movie. None of them were really well known at all. We didn't really know who any of them were when they were cast in the movie. I mean, with the exception of Becky G, we all know she's a singer. And I know I'm going to make some people upset when I say this, but I think in order for Tommy to work in the 2017 Power Rangers sequel, he's going to have to be upgraded a little bit. His character is going to have to be changed and altered a little bit compared to what he was in the TV show. Because let's face it, in the sequel, if they try to have Rita make Tommy evil just by using a spell like they did in the show, that's going to be cheesy and nobody's going to buy it, and it's not going to work for this grounded in reality version of the Power Rangers. I think for the sequel that Tommy needs to have a very broken background. I think he needs to have some issues. I think he needs to be struggling with some sort of anxiety or some sort of depression and put on kind of a facade, you know, kind of have him be a jerk, but at the same time be struggling on the inside because he's not happy with who he is at home. Does that make sense? And I think that'll make it easier for Rita to manipulate Tommy and bring him to her side and make him evil. I think that Rita's power coin kind of needs to act like some sort of a symbiote. I like the Venom suit / Black Spider-Man suit, if that makes sense. I think that Tommy coming from a broken home and struggling with all these issues, that'll make it easier for Rita and the power coin to take over him. And also I think that later on in the movie, with the team seeing that, when they realize that Tommy is the Green Ranger, if they found out, like, you know, his home life sucks, he's actually a really decent person deep down, he's a really nice guy, and when they see that Rita's manipulating him, that'll make them realize, wow, we gotta get him on our side, we gotta help him, we gotta bring him to our side of the team. And I think that'll make them stronger as a team because they're all struggling with issues alike. Now, if this sounds stupid to you guys, or if you don't think that it makes sense, or if you don't think that it would work, watch my video that I made a while ago talking about how I think the opening scene of the Power Rangers sequel should go, and it might make a little more sense to you guys after you watch that video. Something else that I think needs to take place if they're going to cast the character of Tommy, I don't think that Jason David Frank needs to have a say in it. And I do know that there are going to be consequences to whoever they cast to play Tommy, because everybody is going to compare him to Jason David Frank. They are going to expect him to be like Jason David Frank. They are also going to be saying, oh, this isn't Jason David Frank, this is not my Tommy. Now, if you guys want to know more of my ideas on how the 2017 Power Rangers sequel should go, let me know down in the comments below, because I already have a whole idea from start to finish of how the movie should play out. Real quick before I go, who do you guys think should play Tommy Oliver? I know the cast was talking about how they want it to be a girl. I'm also open to that too. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. Let me know, what do you guys think? What's your opinion on this? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.